Welcome to another episode of the Weed News. We are back after a week-long hiatus. And by hiatus, I mean somebody broke in and stole all of our production equipment. Now, I know you must be thinking, well, you guys probably tried to deep fry your camera and eat it. That's not entirely true. But if you are thinking you're a bunch of dumb stoners that did not buy insurance on your equipment because people are inherently good, man, well then you're spot on. Who steals merchandise anymore? What are you, a member of the Foot Clan? Is there some underground club where a walking kitchen appliance is trying to corrupt the youth of New York City? That would certainly make a better plot line than the recent bag of shit movie Michael Bay just released. Yes, I'm a 29-year-old adult that's pissed off that a children's movie didn't speak directly to me. Love to work with you someday, Mikey B. The way it was stolen makes it seem as though it was an inside job, so I'm gonna go out on a limb and blame the cleaning crew. I'm obviously just kidding, it was production equipment, not car parts. In other news, New York State Senator Liz Krueger will introduce a bill seeking to legalize marijuana for general use. Seriously, I've never wanted to go down on a woman in a pantsuit more in my entire life. Sorry, Hill, and could you imagine how murky those pantalones are after sitting through a day of Senate hearings? Still, I just want to make her happy. In June, New York legalized medical marijuana use in some cases, so this is just another step in the right direction. The key is to keep this topic relevant. So regardless if Kate Middleton shoots another big-toothed royal baby out of her snatch, or if another football player works over his woman and/or child, or there's another ISIS fake beheading video released, we need to stay on point and remember what we're trying to accomplish. Seriously, how much would it piss off terrorists if we start growing Afghani Kush locally? Now for my favorite segment of the week, Toker Tech! Just blowing a hit out right into the camera. Sorry again, graphics guy, we know you're working for free, but hey, I do give you free handies on the low. For the second time ever, I will not be reviewing a device, but I will be reviewing a strain of marijuana. And what is more relevant than New York City Diesel at this point, right? We got a senator trying to put it in for general use. We might be piffing on this thing on the streets before you know it. Just blowing hits in babies' mouths. They gotta figure it out sometime, right? New York City Diesel is a strong sativa. It's basically the Adderall of weed. So you smoke it and you get super focused on space. Every time I smoke it, it consistently makes my heart just jump out of my body, which actually might prove to be beneficial since I rarely exercise. I've prepared myself for death several times while high on New York City Diesel. That's true, but I always make sure to smoke it around people. This is a real sample of my inner monologue. It's like, well, your heart's going, your back hurts. I don't know, is your left arm tightening? Is that toast? I don't know. Well, at least people are around, and if you pass out, they'll call an ambulance. Will I ever turn down an opportunity to smoke it? Absolutely not. But if you're like me and suffer from crippling anxiety, you might want to give it a second thought. However, I would recommend this to anybody that really likes the speedy part of marijuana and wants to get a lot of things done while high. I am one of those people, but I also need something to lower the heart palpitations, or else I might just dive headfirst into a brick wall. I have a very special surprise for all of you, a new segment, Weed Jobs. I want hammers flying by, maybe even a jackhammer put in. Turn my dick into some kind of tool, like... Sorry about that. I know Weed Jobs sounds a lot like Steve Jobs, and if he was around for all these offerings, I know he would have 6 words to say. Oh wow, oh wow, oh wow. That's a deep pull, and anybody that got that will probably think I don't have a soul anymore. In our first ever Weed Job offering, Waka Flocka Flame, which say that without having the best time of your life, Waka Flocka Flame. It's just a tickle to your dickle. He is offering $50,000 for a brand new personal blunt roller. In fairness to the rest of the world, I have taken myself out of the competition. Plus, I can't be rolling my own art and not smoking it. You think I'm gonna roll some perfect factory rolled looking Twiggy dick and then pass it off to some rapper whose music I don't understand? I'm a lyrics guy. I can't stand the boom, 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 boom. Also, I can't dance, which is why I don't like beats. I love how a rapper is providing a better starting salary than most entry-level jobs coming out of college. I'm not too sure if there's room to grow, but if you're a real piece of shit, you can get him hooked up on cocaine and become his official line cutter / bloody nose wiper. But if you're interested on this job, put together some sort of Instagram video showing your skills, showing your originality with the hashtag #ICanRoll. Hurry up, because a lot of derelicts just like me and you are already on the case. Guys, thank you so much for watching another episode of the Weed News. We are back, excited. We have a new DP. His name is Frederico. He has this brand new equipment, looks strikingly similar to ours, but we're very excited to work with him. Am I the David Duke of weed? Apparently so. I need to smoke something to gain empathy for our fellow man and notice that we're all one once again. Don't forget to subscribe to the Weed News right down on this corner. Thumb it up, share it. We've noticed that people are giving a lot of positive feedback, which is very nice. However, you are being outnumbered by the negative. I'm looking at you, Reddit. I want you guys to spread the word. We're really growing here. It's a grassroots campaign. No sticks, no seeds, no stems. Sticky, icky, icky. Follow me at I am Mike Cannon on Twitter. Listen to my podcast called Deep Inside the Rabbit Hole. We talk a lot about the ISIS beheadings, which is why I threw that in there earlier. If you think I'm just some maniac, well, make sure you pay attention to the guy Dave on my podcast who thinks nothing has ever happened ever in the world and we're all just puppets. It's a fun one. Thanks again for watching. See you next week, unless we lose everything.